Well, hi everyone. Welcome to the New England Racing Show, Manchester, New Hampshire, Channel 23. Also on YouTube, and like us on Facebook, and you'll get the show on your Facebook page every week. Well, this past Saturday night, we were at the Lee USA Speedway Banquet. And what a banquet it was. It was one of probably the nicest banquet I've ever been to. So without any hesitation, we have a lot of tape here. This is going to be part one. Next week will be part two. So let's roll the tape.
I know Judy and Red are very, very grateful for the hard-working staff that they have. Many have been there for a long time. We've got some newcomers. So we like to annually recognize those folks, and we would ask that as we introduce those that are here to please stand and ask that we could save your applause until the very end. So we're going to start with Emmanuel Arguelles. You here, stand up, please. Joe Bassett.
Joe, the promoter.
Our promoter. Susan Bennett. Alex Bison.
It's all the staff at
Pete
least.
Blancato. Bill Callen. Brian Callen.
Flag man.
Stacy Callen. Renee Cardinal and staff. Eric Carlson. John Clark. Russ Conway. Cheryl Fairbrother. Pete Falcone, who couldn't be here tonight. He is doing what I'm doing here tonight. He is emceeing the NEMA Midget Banquet.
He's tracking
Roy
out
Flagg.
Roy Flagg, the pit steward.
Tom Fortin. Rich Goldoni.
Tire man.
Alicia Haverty. Rich Purple Hayes.
There's our photographer, Rich.
I had to say that. I gave it to you years ago.
Right there.
He is the man. Brenda Harklerode. Janet Horvath.
Janet's the 50-50 girl.
Tim Huron and staff. Shelby James. Carol Kimball. Tom Kimball.
A lot of behind-the-scenes
Todd
people
Levesque.
that make Lee Speedway work.
Bobby McElveen. Janet McIver.
Sparky's daughter. I
Jesse
believe.
McInnes. Jason Mercier. Alan Paradise. Les Sanborn.
Pace car
Brandon
driver.
Smith. Skip Stearns.
Tow guy.
Tracy Stearns. Phil Stetson. David Story. Scott Tapley. David Tibbetts. Dana Toby. Jim Twombly. Mike Walker.
Tow
Peter
truck.
Watson. Paul York. Bob Yurko.
I didn't realize that many people work there. And that's John Spence Sr. He's the master of ceremonies. Sorry the camera's shaky. I was had a couple of beers before I taped.
We're going to start the awards off with an award that is very, very special. And it's been one that's been in existence now for a few seasons.
And
It's
that's
a memorial
Red
award.
Red
And it's
McDonald
presented
and Bill
on
Callen.
behalf of the late Ed Castine and Ron Poitras. Duly noted as the Ed Castine and Ron Poitras Memorial Dedication Award. And here to make the presentation is both Red and Bill. This year's recipients are Mike Walker and Skip Stearns, who could not be with us tonight. Come on up, Mike. Come on up, Tracy, except for your dad, please. You all know Mike Walker and Tracy, Skip's daughter. Skip has been around this local racing scene forever. And congratulations, both very dedicated people, and Big Castine, Ron Poitras. Memorial Award to them this year. Nice job. We're going to continue, but right now we're going to have a very special presentation from NASCAR.
This was a tape
So
that they played from NASCAR, but we skipped that.
Focus on the screen here, and we'll continue with
I'm glad you can't hear in the background. In the room next door, they had a wedding going on, so they had dance music blasting. So I moved over to the center of the room a little bit.
The New England region, we see a husband-wife combo that are very special to the Speedway and to the competitors, actually to everybody. Because when we are in need of help, assistance, guidance, prayer, Bobby Summers and his wife, Vanetta, are always there. We've had a couple of crashes at Lee in the last couple of years. These people are right behind the ambulance on the way to the hospital, so they could be there to offer whatever assistance they could. They don't only do it at Lee. I see them, they travel with us with the Modified Racing Series. I've seen them all over New England. They're always there, and you can always count on them when any one of us are in need. At this time, I'm going to ask Bobby, who is as well as Vanetta, both of them to come forward. They are our track chaplains, and we are very, very grateful for what they do, what they've done, and that they're part of our family every Friday night at Lee USA. So prior to dinner, it would only be appropriate to make this presentation right now to Bobby and to Vanetta Summers. How about a nice round of applause? Grateful and thankful for what they do. The plaque reads, 2014 Appreciation Award to thank you for your dedicated work in making this a successful year. Racing with Jesus, Bobby and Vanetta Summers. We're getting close to dinner.
If you bought fuel last week, stick around. But again, I'd just like to, it's beyond family that each and every one of you are, each and every week, even in the off season, we're always paying what's going on, especially on Facebook, but keeping close ties with many families. And we love each and every one of you. And we certainly, now that the season's ended, we certainly miss each and every one of you. And we're looking forward to the 2015 season. And I'd like to thank Brad and Judy McDonald and John, of course, traveling with the Banquet Modified Racing Series. It's everyone's family, no matter where we go. And thank you for this.
This is, I don't know what to say, but when we were invited to the track 5 years ago, I can't believe it's been 5 years. And that first year, it was like walking around and nobody really wanted to talk to us, and it was like, but shortly, within that first year, it's like, we felt extremely welcome, and it's just grown ever since then. I mean, I can't imagine not being there every Friday night during race season. I mean, we truly enjoy it and look forward to it. It's just, we really feel like we've grown with you guys. You know, we've become part of your family. You certainly feel like you're part of our family as well. You know, and we, like Bobby says, we love you guys. We're kind of available. You know, when you talk to people, you know, and met them in hospitals and other places. So we're here for you all. So I really thank you so much.
You'd all like to bow your heads and we'll prayer. Dear Lord, we just come before you tonight, and we just want to thank you for the many blessings that you've provided to each and every one that's here, and also the many that have prepared the food for us. We just ask that you continue to place your hand upon everyone, give them the guidance and strength that they may need, not only around the race car, but also in the family, at work, and no matter where they are. Again, we just thank you for the many blessings that you provide to us each and every day. We say this in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Thank you, folks. Also helps to have a pretty darn good nurse in the house, too. Okay, the time has come. We're going to be serving dinner here. And we'll be back on the other side and continue with our award presentations and work our way to the champions. Enjoy dinner. We have a lot of folks that we'd like to recognize, sponsors that are so much an integral part of our Speedway, not only ours, everyone's. And we've got some real good folks that have been very, very dedicated and very giving to Lee USA Speedway in a lot of ways. We call them our marketing partners. Dan the T-shirt man, Dan Gillis. One of the very best photographers in the business, Rich Hayes. Bob Yurko Video, not able to be here tonight. Also John Holland from New England Racing Fuels. John not able to be with us tonight. And also Benson Lumber and Hardware, sponsor for the 4 and 6 cylinder Ironman division. They were unable to be here tonight. We'd like to thank them for their support. However, with us tonight, the sponsor for the hobby stock division, David's Race Cars and Components, Annette and David Joyce, come on up.
Great sponsors for the hobby stocks for a while now.
Dan the T-shirt man, he's been around longer than the nudist camp.
People like this really help out. Dedicated sponsors.
David and Annette Joyce, backbone of racing in this area for a long, long time. We appreciate your support, guys. Prime Warehouse and Storage, Jimmy Daly, sponsor for the late model sportsman division. Make sure that they get their award. Jim Broadhurst, sponsor for the Super Modified Division E, keys for cars. Support there, Jim. Ted. Okay, we got a list here that I'm going to rapidly go through. We want to recognize and thank them for their continued support. Valued sponsors in Lee: Allen's Towing, American Auto Parts, the American Canadian Tour, Obashan Hardware, Benson Lumber and Hardware, Canby Lake Park, Capital Motorsports Warehouse, Chapel Tractor, Classic Home Realty, Dan the T-Shirt Man, David Race Cars and Components, Eakies for Cars, Hafner's and Kicks, Hoosier Tire Company, JAR Race Engines, McCoy's Towing, NASCAR Wheel and All-American Series, Northeast Motorsports Museum, Northern Race Tires, Old Stage Campgrounds, Patriot Trophy and Awards, LLC. Guess what? There's more. Pepsi Cola Company, Prime Warehouse and Storage, Rich Hayes Photo, Rochester Speed Sports Center, Speedway Safety, Speedway Sports Parking Lot, and Skips Towing, Stillian Electric and his fine staff, Stewart's Automotive, Sunoco Racing Fuel, Swings and Things of Kingston, Telly's Restaurant, Texas Roadhouse, Tisdale Transmission, The Legends WNBP AM Radio, The Racing Guys, The Mill 96.5 Classic Rock, Water Country of Portsmouth, New Hampshire, WOKQ, The Shark, and finally, Yurko Video Productions. A big thank you to all of them. Okay, we want to get our general manager up here. Come on up, the guy. Bill Cowan, ladies and gentlemen. Bill's going to say a few syllables about the 2014 season at Lee USA. Go ahead, boss.
All right, I had to promise this evening several people here that I keep this short and sweet and to the point. Number one, I want to thank all the racers and their wives, certainly their wives, my family, for putting up with everything that we do with our passion. And I just want to say thank you to all you guys. The track staff and their wives that we identified earlier, same kind of thing. We couldn't do it without all of the staff. And I know every one of you appreciate everything that they do. I also want to congratulate the champions. That's what tonight is all about. And I look forward to talking to each one of you later on. Not only that, I'm looking forward to crowning another group next year already. It just, this is like somebody likened it earlier to being a drug that we can't seem to do without. Okay. We did thousands of laps this year. We had 96 different competitors that were registered as competitors with us this year. There was a thing that Kyle Betty talked about when I was at the Governor's Cup a while back. I'm going to share this with you. We find ourselves at the final checkered flag, right where we took the first green flag of the season. I find it interesting that people want to see us drive in circles and end up right where we started. And I thought that was kind of a little chuckle on things. We go round and round and round, end up right where we started. And we've got a lot of people that loves to come and see us do it. And I just thought that was unique that Kyle had come up with that statement. We started out this year with a large schedule in mind, and at the end of this year, we've given out something over $250,000 in prize money from the very first race all the way through the Oktoberfest, which I thought was pretty cool. We said goodbye to Buzzy Bezanson, who we will miss, but Bobby McIlvain, we read his name off earlier. Where is Bobby? Bobby's back here in the corner somewhere. Stand up, Bobby.
There's a new tech guy. Buzzy Bezanson was the old tech guy, and he was really great.
I've known Bobby for a long time.
Former pro stock
been with
racer
us
too.
previously, and he's back in the fold, and I look forward to working with him. He's a great asset from this Speedway. As far as the 2015 season goes, we're gonna start out with our premier division of super modifieds, just like we were running previously. And the other 4 divisions that we have, we're going to split the Ironman up, and we'll have the 4-cylinder pure stocks and the Ironman 6-cylinder division. There will be 2 separate groups this year, and everything else is going to stay the same. As far as the schedule goes, I'm very close on having everything done right now. It will look very much like last year's. One of the things that we'll do, have all of the divisions such as the ACT and ISMA and all those folks back again. Valenti Modified, we'll have the Granite State Pro Stocks, and in addition this year, I'm right around the corner from making a deal. I just had a conversation with them Wednesday again, and Pass will be coming back for a race with us this year as well.
Oh, the Pass Tour,
I know
that's
there's
great.
a lot of fender lovers in here, and Pass does a great job, and we look forward to having them back with us again. That being said, I appreciate everything that you guys have done to help me out as I launched into this. Last year with just a part of the season under my belt. We've learned a lot of things, got lots of things to move forward with, and I appreciate all of you. I appreciate all of your help, and look forward to 2015.
Where's 6-cylinder go?
I moved my camera over to the middle, so I didn't have to listen to the dance
All right, next
music.
up's going to be the 9th place finisher, 9 top 10s and 1 top
Okay, we're doing
5, Austin Elliott.
10th through 9th in the hobby stocks. Or, I'm sorry, Ironman.
8th, the
9th,
11 top
Austin
10s,
Elliott.
6 top 5s, and the win, Jeffrey Bennett.
Jeff Bennett, number 81.
7th, 14 top 10s and 6 top 5s, Hannah Shaw.
Hannah Shaw. Who says girls can't race? I never said that. She's a pretty good racer. She's won a few features, too.
6th, 14 top 10s, 10 top 5s, and a win for Travis Hollins.
And Travis, I think he won the championship last year, or he won some features, too. No, not last year.
5th in the standings, 15 top 10s and 5 top 5s for Kristen DeStefano.
Another female racer. 5th place. Nice trophies.
4th, 14 top 10s, 8 top 5s, and 2 wins, Jeffrey Nadeau.
Nice going, Jeff.
Third, 15 top 10s, 7 top 5s, and 3 wins for Adam Knowles.
3rd place.
And runner-up in the point standings with 15 top 10s, 12 top 5s, and a pair of wins, Tyler Mitchell.
Tyler finished 2nd by only 15 points.
All right, I need the top 9 hobby
close.
stockers.
Now we go to the hobby stock. David's Race Cars and Components hobby stocks. The Ironman was sponsored by Benson's Lumber and Hardware, the ones that just came up.
Okay, top 9 finishes for the David's Race Cars and Components hobby stocks. 10th, 6 top 10s and 3 top 5s, Matthew Kaweza.
10th place, Matt.
9th in the standings, 9
Wasn't
top
there.
10s, Zach Fraser.
Matt Fraser. A 37 car.
8th, 9 top 10s, 8 top 5s, and 3 wins for Jim Piasny.
65 car. It's nice the way they show the pictures with all their finishes.
Seventh, 10 top 10s, 3 top 5s, Justin Avery. Fourteen top 10s, 2 top 5s, 6th in the standings, Chris Harding.
Thank you. Thank you, caveman! Or crewman! Hoorah!
Well, I guess they say there's one in every crowd.
Fifth, the 11 top 10s, 5 top 5s, Brian Thompson.
Nice going,
Fourth
Brian.
this year, 14 top 10s and 6 top 5s for David McDonald. Third, 13 top 10s, 10 top 5s, and a win, Brian DeStefano.
Third place.
And runner-up, 12 top 10s, 11 top 5s, and 5 wins for Dennis Dumas.
Dennis Dumas, 5 wins. That's pretty amazing. He ran strong all year. So they do
Need the top 9
number
finishes
10
for the
through
Prime
2
Warehouse and Storage Late Model Sportsman, please.
in each division, and then they save the track champions for last. They come out by themselves. And each one gets to give a little bit of a speech.
All right. Finishing 10th with 9 top 10s, 2 top 5s, Kyle Roy.
This is Kyle,
Finishing
10th
9th,
place.
8 top 10s, David Piper.
David Piper, number 53. This is the Prime Warehouse and Storage Late Model Sportsman.
Finishing 8th, 7 top 10s, 7 top 5s, and 4 wins for Jimmy Russell.
Well, obviously he didn't race every race, otherwise he'd have been right up there.
7,
4 wins.
8 top 10s, 6 top 5s, and a win for Frankie Eldridge.
Nice going, Frankie. He won too.
Sixth, 7 top 10s, Raymond Dinsmore.
Strong runner, Raymond Dinsmore.
Fifth, 9 top 10s and 4 top 5s for Mark Parento.
The 88 was driven by J.R. Burrill, I believe. And he went off to race someone
Fourth,
else.
10 top 10s, 3 top 5s for Jesse Bousquet.
Jesse Bousquet, the 07. Trophies are getting bigger. Jesse was 4th.
Third, 12 top 10s, 12 top 5s, and 2 wins for Ricky Porter.
Wow, 2 wins. Ricky Porter and the 2 in front of him were only separated by 5 points.
And a runner-up. In the late model sportsman division, this gentleman enjoyed 14 top 10s, 10 top 5s, and a win, Jeff Rollins.
Sorry, my camera lost a little bit of light there. Second place, Jeff Rollins. Okay. So we still have 10th through 2nd in the Supers for next week. And then the track champs all get to give their speeches. And a few of the special awards, like Rookie of the Year, hard luck, sportsmanship, most improved driver, best team performance for each division. So we'll get to that next week. And all in all, it was just a great banquet and great to see a lot of these good drivers recognized for their efforts. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you all next week.